Good morning. Hope you're all doing okay. Just a quick one for you. For those that are struggling to understand the concept of the Holy Trinity, that's Jesus, the Holy Spirit, and Elohim, how they can be one but yet be individual, um, is a concept that quite a few people struggle um, to understand. So I just thought that I'd hopefully try and shed a little light on that, with the way that I've come to understand and accept it. So first of all, um, you need faith to understand the things of God. You need a certain childlike acceptance, because having a childlike acceptance opens your mind, you're open to receiving. So, first of all, you need to have faith to try and understand the things of God. Secondly, your mind is finite, God is infinite. If you could fit an infinite God into your finite mind, He wouldn't be very much of a God at all. So don't stress yourself too much. The Godhead is described as a mystery, and it's only those that have the Holy Spirit residing in them, and also those that truly desire knowledge and understanding, that will receive it. Okay, so I am going to use the analogy of a tree. Let's look at the makeup of a tree. So now, Elohim, the creator of everything, is the root and the trunk of the tree. Okay, there is no point of reference to him. You cannot see where he starts or where he finishes, in the same way that you cannot see the roots of a tree or how far or how deep they go. But the root secures the tree and comes up into the trunk. This is what Elohim is. He is the one that is the base for the rest of the tree. Now, I just want to point out to you that the trunk does not produce fruit. Okay, you see that further up in the tree. Now, coming out of the trunk are the thicker branches called boughs. Yeah, if you think of a tree, you've got thick branches, you've got thin branches. All right. Now, the bough, think of, two boughs coming out of the trunk of the tree, going to one side, the Holy Spirit is a bough, okay? And going to the other side, Jesus Christ is a bough. So they've now branched out of the trunk, but they are still from the trunk, and therefore, by virtue of that, are part of the trunk, okay? But they now have a different purpose, because, as I've said before, the fruit doesn't grow on the trunk, it rather grows off the branches. Okay, so from the boughs, the bigger branches, you tend to get smaller branches, and on those smaller branches is where the fruit grows. All right, so on the bough, that is Jesus, we are the fruits that grow from those little branches. All right, so Christ produces fruit in the same way that the Holy Spirit produces fruit, and the fruits of the Holy Spirit are the 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 tools, for want of a better word, that enable us to become good fruit, as opposed to bad fruit that is spoilt and rotten and you would have to throw away. So hopefully thinking about it like this will help you understand it a little bit better, that they are one. All right, if you were to cut off a branch off a tree, for example, it still represents the tree that it came from, the trunk that it's come from. Do you understand? So God is the trunk of the tree. All right, the Holy Spirit is the power of God, and it produces fruit in the same way that Jesus is the salvation of God, and he also produces fruit. But God, the trunk of the tree, doesn't produce fruit. Okay, I hope I hope that's helped a little bit. But yeah, have a good day.